After 60, your legs become more than just a way to get around. They're your independence, your freedom, and your confidence. Every step you take is a sign that you're still strong, steady, and able to live life on your own terms. But here's what most people don't realize. The foods you eat every day can either protect that independence or slowly chip away at it. Some of the most common items sitting in your kitchen right now may be quietly draining your strength, stiffening your joints, and making each step heavier than it needs to be. This isn't about giving up the foods you love forever. It's about knowing the hidden culprits so you can make smarter swaps and keep walking with energy and confidence for years to come. Let's start with one food almost every senior eats without thinking twice. Number 9. White bread. You've probably been told bread is the staff of life. For many, a warm slice of toast in the morning or a sandwich at lunch feels comforting and harmless. But here's the part most people don't realize. That soft white loaf on your counter can quietly strip away the strength from your legs after 60. White bread is made from refined flour, which means the natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals have been stripped away during processing. What you're left with is a fast-digesting carbohydrate that spikes blood sugar quickly, then leaves you crashing soon after. It's like filling your gas tank with sugar water instead of fuel. You get a quick burst, then the engine sputters. For seniors, those crashes show up as sudden fatigue, shaky legs, and less stamina for walking or climbing stairs. Science backs this up. A study from the National Institute on Aging found that diets high in refined carbs are linked to faster muscle loss, especially in the legs. Why? Because when blood sugar swings up and down, your muscles don't get the steady flow of energy they need to stay strong. Instead, inflammation rises, insulin resistance grows, and your muscles become weaker over time. The problem doesn't stop there. White bread also lacks magnesium and potassium, two minerals your muscles rely on for contraction and recovery. Without enough, your legs can feel crampy, stiff, or even unstable when you stand up. And because white bread is so easy to overeat, the extra calories often show up as belly fat, which puts even more pressure on your knees and hips. Now imagine this. You replace white bread with a slice of whole grain or sprouted bread, rich in fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins. Instead of a quick crash, your energy lasts longer. Your legs feel steadier on your evening walk. You climb stairs without stopping halfway to catch your breath. That one small swap could mean the difference between slowing down and staying active. Number 8. Processed meats. Bacon at breakfast, a slice of ham in a sandwich, or sausages on the grill may seem like small pleasures that make meals feel complete. But here's what most people don't realize. Processed meats are one of the biggest hidden threats to leg strength and mobility after 60. The problem isn't just the fat or salt, it's the preservatives, nitrates, and advanced compounds formed during processing and cooking. These substances increase inflammation in the body, and inflammation is the silent enemy of muscle and joint health. It's like rust forming inside your body, slowly eating away at the strength you rely on. Research from the Harvard School of Public Health found that regular consumption of processed meats is linked to higher risks of muscle weakness and metabolic decline. The high sodium content causes fluid retention, which can make your legs feel heavy, stiff, and swollen. Over time, this strain adds pressure on your joints, especially your knees and ankles, making walking painful and tiring. But there's another layer to the problem. Processed meats often replace healthier proteins in a senior's diet. Instead of fueling your body with lean protein and amino acids that repair muscle, these foods fill your plate with unhealthy fats and empty calories. Without enough high-quality protein, your leg muscles shrink, a process known as sarcopenia. Once sarcopenia sets in, every step feels harder, and regaining strength becomes an uphill battle. Imagine a different picture. Instead of ham or bacon, you enjoy grilled salmon, roasted chicken, or even beans and lentils. These foods deliver clean protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and minerals like iron and magnesium that help your legs recover and stay strong. The difference isn't just in your muscles, but in your energy levels. Walking across the room no longer feels like dragging weights behind you. You feel lighter, more mobile, and more capable of staying active every single day. That's the power of shifting away from processed meats. It's not about giving them up entirely, but about choosing them less often and leaning on whole, unprocessed proteins that keep your legs youthful, resilient, and ready to carry you through life. Number 7. Sugary breakfast cereals. They may look harmless on the shelf, brightly colored with words like whole grain or fortified, but sugary cereals are one of the sneakiest foods stealing leg strength from seniors. For many, cereal feels like a comforting, easy start to the day. But here's the truth most people don't realize. These cereals deliver a spike of sugar and refined carbs that weaken your muscles and rob your legs of energy. When you eat a bowl of sugary cereal, your blood sugar rises quickly, but what follows is a crash. During that crash, your muscles and brain are starved of steady fuel. Instead of feeling energized, you feel shaky, tired, and sluggish. Over time, this constant roller coaster of spikes and crashes contributes to insulin resistance, which is linked to muscle loss, inflammation, and even neuropathy in the legs. Research published in the journal Diabetes Care shows that seniors with poorly controlled blood sugar experience faster declines in muscle strength and mobility. This means that something as simple as your morning cereal could set the tone for weaker steps and stiffer legs throughout the day. But there's another hidden danger. Many cereals are stripped of natural fiber and protein. Without these, your body digests them rapidly, leaving you hungry again within an hour or two. Seniors who rely on these cereals often end up eating more snacks and empty calories throughout the day, creating a cycle of weakness, weight gain, and reduced leg function. Now, imagine a better start. Instead of a sugary cereal, picture a warm bowl of steel-cut oats topped with blueberries and a sprinkle of walnuts. The fiber in oats keeps your blood sugar steady, while the antioxidants in blueberries help reduce inflammation in your joints. The healthy fats and protein in walnuts feed your muscles and nerves, making your legs feel stronger and more supported. The difference is noticeable not just in your energy but in your independence. When your breakfast fuels you properly, walking to the store, climbing stairs, or enjoying a morning stroll feels effortless again. That's why making this one swap can be a game changer for leg strength after 60. Number 6. Pastries and sugary baked goods. That morning, muffin, slice of cake after dinner, or even store-bought cookies may feel like small indulgences, but for legs after 60, these foods can quietly chip away at strength and mobility. What most people don't realize is that refined flour and sugar create a perfect storm of inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and nutrient depletion, all of which target the muscles and circulation that keep your legs moving. When you eat pastries, your blood sugar rises quickly, giving you a short burst of energy. But what follows is the crash, a sudden drop that leaves your legs heavy and sluggish, as if someone drained the fuel out of your body. Over time, this roller coaster wears down your muscles' ability to use energy efficiently. Seniors with unstable blood sugar often describe their legs as wobbly or unsteady, making falls more likely. Sugar also feeds inflammation. Think of it like tiny sparks landing in your joints and muscles every time you snack on sweet-baked goods. Studies have shown that high-sugar diets accelerate aging by stiffening collagen and weakening muscle fibers. This doesn't just make your knees ache, it reduces flexibility and power, so even a short walk can feel like climbing uphill. There's another hidden cost. Pastries are low in the very nutrients your legs depend on, like magnesium and protein. Every bite is essentially empty calories, filling you up but starving your muscles of what they need. It's like trying to fuel a car with sugar water instead of petrol. The tank looks full, but the engine sputters. By replacing pastries with snacks rich in fiber and protein, like Greek yogurt with berries or a handful of walnuts, seniors can steady blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and feed their muscles real fuel. Over weeks, this translates into steadier steps, stronger calves, and less leg pain after activity. The choice is simple. Baked goods may comfort the moment, but over time they rob you of the independence to move freely. Cutting them back gives your legs the fighting chance to carry you with strength and stability into your later years. Number 5. Margarine and processed spreads. For decades, margarine was marketed as the heart-healthy alternative to butter. But what most people don't realize is that many margarines and processed spreads are still made with hydrogenated oils or refined vegetable oils that quietly chip away at your leg strength and circulation. When you spread margarine on toast, you're not just adding flavor. You may also be adding hidden trans fats or high levels of omega-6 fatty acids. Both fuel inflammation in the body. For seniors, this inflammation doesn't stay invisible. It shows up in the stiffness of the knees, the soreness of the calves, and the reduced flexibility of the joints. It's like adding grit into your gears. The more you move, the rougher everything feels. Research from the Mayo Clinic and Harvard has linked trans fats with muscle degradation and poorer circulation. Over time, this means weaker legs, slower walking speed, and greater difficulty climbing stairs. Omega-6 fats in excess can also push out omega-3s, which are critical for maintaining strong, flexible muscles. Without that balance, the body becomes more prone to cramps and fatigue, especially after activity. There's also the issue of hidden additives. Processed spreads often contain emulsifiers, preservatives, and artificial coloring. These don't directly fuel your muscles or bones. Instead, they put more stress on your body to process them, leaving fewer resources to repair muscle fibers and maintain nerve health. Many seniors describe the result as a feeling of heaviness in their legs, like moving through wet sand. The good news is that switching even small habits can transform mobility. Replacing margarine with healthier fats like extra virgin olive oil or avocado spread supplies the body with monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation and actively support circulation. Omega-3 rich alternatives like chia or flax oil can also help restore the fatty acid balance that protects leg strength. So, while margarine may look harmless in the tub, it's quietly draining your independence. Every choice you make, even what you spread on bread, can either weaken your legs or give them the foundation to carry you strong and pain-free for years to come. Number 4. Refined white rice. It might look harmless, and many seniors choose it because it's soft and easy to digest. But what most people don't realize is that white rice has been stripped of its natural fiber, protein, and essential minerals. What you're left with is essentially pure starch that quickly turns into sugar in the bloodstream. For older adults, this sudden rise and fall in blood sugar doesn't just sap energy, it creates a cycle of weakness in the legs, making them feel heavy and unstable. Over time, diets high in refined white rice have been linked to higher risks of type 2 diabetes and muscle loss, both of which directly affect how strong and steady your legs feel when you walk. Harvard research has shown that high glycemic foods like white rice accelerate muscle decline and increase fatigue, especially in seniors who already struggle with circulation. It's like filling your body's tank with cheap fuel. You get a quick burst, but it burns out fast, leaving your legs drained and your energy cut short. The other hidden danger is nutrient deficiency. By relying on white rice regularly, you're missing out on magnesium, iron, and B vitamins, which are crucial for muscle contractions and nerve health. Without these nutrients, your legs can feel weaker, cramps become more frequent, and recovery after walking or light exercise takes longer. A simple shift to brown rice, quinoa, or even barley makes a huge difference. These whole grains release energy slowly, keep your muscles nourished, and give you lasting strength for daily movement. Many seniors who make this swap notice that their legs stop feeling so wobbly and instead feel more stable and energized throughout the day. Number 3. Fried foods. Crispy fried chicken, golden onion rings, or even those deep-fried snacks at social gatherings might taste comforting, but for seniors over 60, they can quietly drain leg strength and mobility. Most people think of fried foods as just unhealthy for weight or cholesterol, but here's what many don't realize. They directly affect the muscles and nerves that keep your legs strong and stable. When oils are heated to high temperatures, they produce compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These molecules build up in the body and trigger inflammation. Over time, chronic inflammation acts like rust eating away at your joints and muscles. The legs, which carry your entire body weight, often feel this damage first. You may notice more stiffness in the knees, swelling in the ankles, or muscle soreness that lingers longer than it used to. Fried foods are also loaded with unhealthy fats that clog blood vessels. Think of your arteries as the highways delivering oxygen and nutrients to your leg muscles. When those highways are narrowed by plaque, blood flow slows to a trickle. Your muscles start to fatigue faster, and even simple activities like climbing stairs or walking around the block can feel like carrying a heavy load. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who eat fried foods regularly have higher risks of sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle mass. This doesn't just mean weaker legs, it also means a higher chance of falls and fractures. The good news is, your body responds quickly when you make swaps. Choosing grilled, baked, or air-fried options dramatically reduces inflammatory compounds. Seniors who cut back on fried foods often notice less stiffness, more stable energy, and stronger endurance in their legs within weeks. Number 2. Flavored yogurts. Yogurt is often marketed as a healthy choice, especially for bones and digestion. But here's what most people don't realize. Once it's flavored and sweetened, it can quietly sabotage your legs. Flavored yogurts are often packed with added sugars, sometimes more than a candy bar. That sugar rush causes spikes in blood glucose, followed by sharp crashes that leave you feeling weak and drained. Over time, these constant highs and lows damage blood vessels and nerves, particularly in the lower body. This is one reason many seniors struggle with tingling, numbness, or reduced leg strength. There's also the issue of hidden fat. Some flavored yogurts use processed cream bases that increase unhealthy saturated fat intake. That fat doesn't just raise cholesterol, it slows circulation, meaning less oxygen reaches your muscles. Imagine trying to walk with weights tied around your ankles. That's how your legs feel when blood flow is sluggish. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that high-sugar diets accelerate muscle loss in older adults by increasing inflammation and insulin resistance. This means your body can't properly feed and repair muscle cells. Over months and years, that translates into weaker legs, slower walking speeds, and a greater risk of falls. The good news is, yogurt itself isn't the problem. Plain, unsweetened yogurt or Greek yogurt can be a powerhouse, rich in protein and probiotics that help maintain both muscles and gut health. But when it's loaded with artificial flavors, syrups, or fruit concentrates, it tips the balance from supportive to harmful. Many seniors notice a dramatic improvement in energy and walking stamina when they swap flavored yogurts for plain varieties topped with fresh berries or nuts. It's a simple shift that helps protect your legs and gives you steady, lasting energy throughout the day. Number 1. Diet sodas and artificially sweetened drinks. Many people think they're making a healthier choice by reaching for a diet soda instead of a sugary soft drink. But what most don't realize is that these artificially sweetened beverages can quietly weaken your legs and drain your energy after 60. The issue isn't just the lack of sugar. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can interfere with gut health by altering the balance of good bacteria. This matters because your gut is where nutrients get absorbed. If it's off balance, your muscles may not receive the fuel they need to stay strong, no matter how well you eat. Think of it like planting seeds in dry soil. No matter how much water you pour, nothing thrives without the right foundation. Research published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society has linked high intake of diet sodas with increased muscle weakness and mobility issues in older adults. Scientists believe this may be due to the way artificial sweeteners disrupt insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to shuttle energy into your muscle cells. Over time, this can lead to weaker legs, slower recovery after activity, and a greater risk of falls. And there's another hidden effect. Many seniors who drink diet sodas every day report more cravings for salty and processed foods. This double hit of poor nutrition and disrupted muscle metabolism can leave your legs feeling heavy and less responsive, almost like they're working against you instead of with you. Replacing diet sodas with water, unsweetened teas, or even sparkling water with a slice of lemon can have a noticeable impact on energy and strength. It may seem like a small swap, but it's one of those quiet changes that, over months and years, adds up to steadier steps, longer walks, and greater independence. If you've made it this far, take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered together. It's easy to think leg weakness is just part of aging, something we have to accept. But as you've just seen, so many of the foods we reach for without thinking are quietly stealing strength from our legs, draining our energy, and threatening the independence we value most. Every item we went through today, from refined carbs and sugary snacks to fried foods and even those healthy flavored yogurts, shows how the choices we make every day directly affect how confidently we move tomorrow. And now, with the truth about diet sodas and artificial sweeteners, you can see that even drinks we thought were harmless can set us back in ways we never imagined. But here's the good news. Awareness is power. The moment you know what's working against you, you can make small, steady changes that add up to real transformation. Swapping out one drink, choosing whole grains over refined, or replacing a processed snack with something fresh and nourishing, these simple steps can give your muscles the fuel they need and protect your legs for years to come. Think about what stronger legs mean. It's not just about walking a little further or climbing the stairs without stopping. It's about enjoying time with your family, traveling without worry, and waking up each day knowing your body can carry you wherever life leads. That's the kind of freedom no one wants to lose. So I'll leave you with this question. Which of these foods will you start cutting back on today? The decision is yours, and the benefits are waiting. Take the first step now, because your legs and your future independence depend on it.